Okay, welcome again to Forge Fitness Series Comp at CrossFit Rotherham. I've got my clipboard. I'm just going to take you through our health and safety process that we're going to do. We're also going to do a briefing the night before from an athlete's perspective to walk you through where everything is so you can see it live on the night before. So when you come to the car park, as you can see, we've got a large car park area. You can also park on the roads around the car park. There's plenty of space available. You're going to come to the outside registration area where you're going to sign in, put your details for track and trace, and also we'll be doing a temperature check as well. Yeah, sound. Thanks, Liam. And then we're going to go through into the actual cafe area first of all. Now in the cafe area, we've got enough seating for 10 people, and on this side of the wall, this is where you'll queue up if you want teas, coffees, anything like that. Okay, obviously if there's more than we're allowed in the cafe area, we'll ask people to wait outside until it's safe for them to come in terms of social distancing standards. In terms of the outside area, we're not having anything inside, no equipment. That's for athletes and spectators. All athletes' equipment and all spectators' equipment, anything they want to bring needs to be kept in their cars at all times. The only time that you need to bring anything through is when you're preparing in the warm-up area for the corresponding event that you're going to be doing. Okay? We're also going to be providing you chalk, so if you want to bring a bag or a Tupperware box, we'll be providing chalk on the day. If you want to bring some liquid chalk yourself or your own chalk bag, it must be safely secured. We don't want chalk flying around the area, obviously, again, health and safety standards. Whenever you come into the building, either into be a spectator or into the cafe area, you must be wearing some sort of PPE, either a visor or a face mask, and that can only be taken off when you go outside the premises. Okay? So I'm going to take you through now to the main gym. In terms of the athlete area, the athletes are going to have a single lane and a double lane here, and that's where they'll be working. That's going to come up to about here. So it'll be fenced off there, so there's plenty of room for athletes to be safely distanced and work, and also spectators. We're going to limit the number of spectators that we have in the gym, and each spectator will have a square to themselves to maintain social distancing. Again, making sure that you've got some kind of PPE on while you're observing. What we are asking people to do is, again, using the car park area. We can't have anybody sitting inside or standing inside all day. So when it's the athlete who you've come to watch, they're taking part or they're competing, then please come inside and watch them as long as there's enough space to do so. If they're not competing, we'd like you to make sure that you are outside, either in your car. If you want to bring a gazebo, anything like that, some seating, that's absolutely fine. As you've seen from the size of the car park, we've got plenty of room to facilitate you. We're obviously hoping for good weather. If it's not good weather, then you just have to wait in your car. There's not much we can do about this. We want to have a good, safe competition, and there's only a certain amount of people that we're allowed in. If we think it's getting too busy, then we will ask people to go outside, particularly, again, if their competitors are not competing, their athletes are not taking part. In terms of athletes, this is what we'd like you to do. The back room, which we'll take you through now, is strictly for warm-up area only. There'll be no sitting around like in the last competition. Unfortunately, we can't have people doing that. We've got a very, very large warm-up area. This side here is where athletes will leave once they've competed, and they'll go out through the fire door in the corner and back outside the gym, okay? Where they can then cool down and then they can prepare themselves for the next event, however long that's going to be later. When you're about to enter the gym to compete, we're going to ask athletes to line up down here, and it'll be one team per 2 mats, so it's nice and safe, nice and distance apart. You're basically going to be in a bubble with your 3 competitors for the afternoon and for the morning sessions. The warm-up area is the rest of the gym. We're going to square different areas off so that athletes can compete and warm up in those areas. Please ensure, as you can see, scattered all around are lots and lots of cleaning products for you to use. Hand sanitizers available, disinfectant sprays, and plenty of wipes. Please ensure that any equipment that you use or touch is wiped down thoroughly beforehand. Toilets. Now, we've got toilets just around the corner here. So there's a male and a female toilets. These are reserved solely for athletes who are in the warm-up area, okay? Any other athletes who are not in the warm-up area or spectators, there will be 4 Portaloo toilets outside, 2 for men, 2 for women, and they'll be clearly labelled. Please use those at all times. Judges and members of Forge Fitness staff will be using the toilets upstairs. So there's plenty of hand washing facilities available, which we stress if people could continuously do throughout the day, that would be really helpful and obviously help us maintain the high standards that we're trying to have during the competition. I'm just going to check. Mask, sanitizer. Heat times. Heat times and heat lists will be on Team Artius. Now, we're very good at CrossFit rather than Forge Fitness Series at getting through our competitions. We won't keep the same pace. We're going to make sure that heat times are strictly stuck to this time, and athletes need to know when they are competing. If you've got any issues, please check on the Team Artius.